Hello and welcome to Assessment Assist. We want to walk you through how to use our product. The first thing you would do is go to add a new client and fill in the client's name. Filling in birth date and school. Going to make her a fourth grader. Mom's name is going to be Sally. And it's a female student. I'm going to add the client. And the next thing we're going to do is look at step 3, which is create an assessment. Then you decide if you want this to be a school-based assessment or if it's going to be a private evaluation, an IEE, something more for private practice. I'm going to practice with a school-based assessment. I'm going to make it an initial and my dates of evaluation that I tested the student. On 122. I'm making this up, and 123. And I'm going to create the assessment. Okay, now I'm going to move on to step 6. And you'll see that we are able to upload many different types of files, PDFs, docs, pictures from your iPhone, JPEGs. And what I've done is on my desktop, I already have my file with my completed assessment, all the documents that I've used for or collected from my assessment. And I'm just going to click on them, drag them over into this box, and you'll see how quickly it is uploaded. We also have this capability where if you take a picture of a protocol, you can upload it and then just make sure that in this box you include the name of the test and the test results so that we can upload that information. Here's another one. Gave the FA. Want to make sure I get the subtests in there. I get the scores in there. I could move this up if I needed to because there's no numbers down here that I needed included. And I'm confirming the crop and I'm uploading it. Okay, so now I have everything that I've collected on this student uploaded and ready to organize. So then I move on to organize sections. And then in here, what I can do is I can either go in and add a section that I've used in the past, or I can actually create a custom section. So I'm going to go through, and the order of my report, I like it to go reason for referral, background information. I'm not going to use information processing. I'm going to use previous assessments. I didn't interview parents or teachers, but I'm going to do school observation, testing, behavior, cognitive testing, academic. I didn't give these. I gave behavior. And this is school-based, and so I want it to analyze IDEA and to look at special education, and I want an action plan. I don't need a behavior support plan for this student, and right now I don't need IEP goals, and so that's pretty much all I think I need for this assessment. So then what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm looking at the section titles, and I'm going to fill in each of those areas with a document that I just uploaded. So reason for referral, I'm going to go through and I see that my reason for referral document, I'm going to indicate it, and when you indicate it and it's been used in a section, you'll see this green check. So that at the end you can go back and make sure that you've used all the documents that you want to use for the assessment. Background information, I'm going to use my intake form for that one. Previous assessment, oh that's right, on this case I didn't have any previous assessment, so I'm going to check this box to get rid of that box, and you'll see section has been removed. School observation, I'm going to use school observation document. And testing behavior, I'm going to use my testing behavior document, which is right here. Cognitive testing, I gave the WISC. There's the scores for the WISC. Academic testing. And so actually looking at this, I've changed my mind. I don't want to title it academic testing. I want it to be processing. So I'm going to title it, I'm going to create a special custom section. I'm going to say processing, and I'm going to make it for math and writing. And again, you can decide, you can go back to your old reports, figure out what you've titled a section in the past, come back. And this is what I really love about this is, so this section's been added and it'll always add at the bottom. And then I just use my little hand here and then I can just move it where I want it in the report. And so I'm going to have it here and I'm going to get rid of the academic testing and I'm going to use the processing for math and writing instead. And I'm going to indicate that I want the math used and the writing used for this. So looking through, I see I still have behavior left, and that's going to be my next section. And I'm just going to go ahead and click it. And I look through and I see that all of my documents have been indicated, and that means that they've been used in one of my sections. And you'll see that I still have the individuals with disabilities, eligibility, and the action plan. And I don't need to add anything to those sections because what will happen is that all of the information that I've put into each of my documents and that is analyzed will be used to then interpret those two sections, which is really nice. So I'm going to go save my document and you'll see you can double check, make sure that this is the order of your report the way you want it to be, and it is. And so since that's all saved, I'm going to go into customize my AI. What level of detail do you want? I want medium level of detail. What tone do you want? This is a school-based assessment, and so I'd rather have a parent-friendly report rather than more of a professional, formal-sounding report because I want my parent to understand it more clearly. So I'm going to save it, and then I go to generate assessment. And here you can see that it says generate your assessment in 20 minutes. I understand once my assessment is in the generation queue, I will not be able to upload additional files. And so this is important for you to understand that once you have all your documents, that's when you want to start putting them in because you don't want to run your report until everything is ready to go. You can't, after you run it, you can't go back and add more documents. So you're saying that I understand and I agree to this. And then you're going to proceed to payment, and mine's already paid for, but if for your experience at that point you would proceed to payment and you can enter your credit card information, and then you will come back to the screen again just to make sure that you're ready to generate your assessment. I'm going to say yes, and then when you see the confetti, you know that in 20 minutes you will receive it. Within 20 minutes, you're going to receive an email in your inbox saying your report is ready, come back to the site. So then you come back and you go back to your clients and we are going to go to view assessment, the report writer, and then I'm going to go to review assessment, and that's my dog in the background who is having problems right now, so I apologize. So review assessment, and so you'll see here, download full initial assessment report. So now you have a doc format, Word format that you can go back and you will go back and you will make sure that the information is accurate, that it reflects what you as the professional want indicated in this report. The report will be long. You can go back and take out any information that you feel is not necessary in the report or is redundant or is not reflective of what you believe as the practitioner. So I just really want to emphasize that this AI and our report writer does not take the place of an expert. You are the expert. This is your assistant. This is who you're working with to make sure that your assessment is accurate. AI is helping you, and we're just really excited for you to start using it. I also want to indicate here or show you, point out that this is what we do that's different. We actually tokenize our identifiable information, and what that means is instead of having information out there that compromises a student or client, we give them a number. And so instead of the name, instead of the address, instead of the parent name, instead of the school name, all of that information is tokenized, given the number, and then that's what goes up to AI and is analyzed, not your student's name. And this is important because we want to make sure that when you use AI and you're doing report writing, that you want to really make sure it's HIPAA and FERPA compliant. And we have followed those guidelines to make sure that we're protecting our students. So this shows that, and you can even go through and you can see the different sections of the report that we just did. And this is what's going to come out in your Word document, but your Word document will include the student's name. Right now, this is the tokenized version, and if you call into us if there's a problem and you need assistance from us as we're looking at it, we're not going to see who the student is. We're going to be seeing the tokenized version of your report. But when you download this report, this will have, and you'll see downloaded successfully, and then you can go into your initial report. Your report will have the name of the student, will have the name of the elementary school, the parent name, all of that. So you don't have to go back through and change all of that information. You will receive a report that already includes all the information, all the identifiable information, but we will not receive that on our end, and AI does not receive that, which is the most important thing. So thank you for being here. I hope this is helpful. Give us feedback. We continue to grow every day and improve our product every day. And we just really want to make sure that you let us know what's working for you, what's not working for you, so that we can continue to make it better.